Hello, hello, hello. We are live. My name is Brenda. We have Laura, Mariano, and Rick. And welcome to Conversations from Home. Today, we're going to take some time and show you our Surge365 business because we know you are going to want to join today. And so without any further delay, what about something new? It's time for something new. And I want to ask a couple of questions. Do you know or do you believe that the world as we know it is changed? Do you have a plan for the new world? So what we want to do is we want to take this time to explore your options. So I'm going to turn it over to Rick, and he's going to share a little bit about the founders with us. Rick?
Oh yeah, Brenda, definitely. And hold on one second here. Let me come out of here. But yeah, we Surge365, incredible opportunity. And what we're going to do is we're going to just share with you today about our founders. And so I've got a few slides here. I just wanted to just cover real quick. And we're going to do that here. Let me go ahead and share those with you. Incredible opportunity, folks. Okay. One of the things I love about Surge365 is that, hold on, let's go back here, is that we've got founders who have a proven track record. And Coach Lloyd Tomer, we just love him. He's retired now, but he still, I believe, is our Chief Visionary Officer. We've got Scott Tomer, our CEO, Coach's son, and then we've got the fabulous Chris Coakley, President of Surge365. But what I love, and I've been with this company since 2004. And, you know, you never stay in one place unless something's really happening. But we've helped thousands of people, just like you, earn significant income. We built successful businesses through many downturns in our economy. 9/11 was huge. And of course, the Great Recession of 2008. So we've been here before. And what I love about our founders is the attitude in going through this pandemic. What pandemic? We recognize it, but we keep moving forward. As part of our proven track record, we paid out more than 50,000 $1,000 bonuses, and Mariano is going to be talking about that. What does it mean to receive $1,000? Could you use $1,000 right now? Over $610,000 bonuses. Brenda and I have received 5 of those on our way to the 6. You actually are making about $26,000. And we paid out 6 $1 million bonuses. That's the first in the industry. And we've produced more than 2,000, $1 million earners, 7-figure earners. And Brenda and I are part of that number. Our vision that's coming up here, December 31st, is 10,000 financially free families. And I believe, especially with the pandemic, we're on track to do that. So we're doing it all again, folks. Travel is huge. We all know Warren Buffett. Things you'd like to do should be a hobby of yours. But imagine 7.7 billion people locked down globally, all ready to travel. And so when we're talking about travel, we're talking about the world's largest industry. And we will be essential to the world economy. Many countries, their economies depend on travel and tourism. And so it's time to get your share. Are you looking? Now, if you're looking for something, you found it in Surge365. We have travel sites that will allow you to make money 24/7. I'll be talking about that just a little bit later here, the Vortex. We have the industry's most successful host travel agency, and Laura's going to be covering that, fully accredited. We've made more than $3 billion in travel sales, and we paid out $250,000 to our agents. And so that's a real career, and Laura's going to be covering that. And so, Laura, I want you to share with the folks just a little bit here about the travel agency and the membership side of Surge365.
Thanks, Rick. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. I've been with the company and the founders since 2007. And as most people know, we'll start from the beginning here. As most people know, we started out as referring travel agents or online travel agents. That's where we started. So I've been a certified travel agent since 2007. And the whole thing that makes that possible is our host travel agency, YTB Travel Network. And it's really easy. It's one thing I love about Surge. It's a business opportunity with options, and we're going to show you the different options. You can choose to do all of them, one of them, you can choose whatever you want. But if you wanted to be a travel agent, it is really easy to get started. You just log into your Surge back office, and then you click on the little icon that says Travel Agency Access Career Path, because it is absolutely a career path. You can work as a virtual assistant. There's a ton of companies, that travel that you could get certified for, help them book their travel, or just, book anybody's travel. But you go down here and you just click on Visit Your RTA Back Office. And again, that stands for Referring Travel Agent. And then once you get back there, when you're just starting out, you want to make sure you go to down here where the yellow arrow is. It says First Class Training. Now, keep in mind, all of this training is free. It teaches you the jargon, everything you need to know about the travel agency. Once you complete that training, then you'll have access to the CLIA number, which is a Cruise Line International Association number. It is the number that you need to further your training, okay, and to be a travel agent and book travel. So the first class training is really simple. It's 6 different webinars. You can see the topics over here on the left. Okay, and when you get done, there's a quick quiz that you take, but don't let it psych you out. It's not hard. You take the quiz, you pass, you have access to the CLIA. Now, you all start out at a certain percentage, but then if you want to further and raise your commission level, you can pay for the eCampus training. This is the only training that you would pay for if you choose to. It's optional, so you don't have to. But the training's done by Mark Mancini, and he does all the training, most of the training for a lot of the travel vendors, puts the courses together. And there's 10 courses in all. You can choose to take them, and this is all at your own pace. So you can choose to take them one at a time and pay $29 per course. Or if you like, sign up for all 10 and you pay $250, which will save you $40. I did that a long time ago, plus I had bookings, which is how I worked my way up to 75% commissions. Everybody, I got the stats, I believe you start at 55. Once you take the first class training, you go to 60, and it just goes up from there. And there's a lot you can do depending on how you book and everything and what you want to do with it. But once you have that CLIA number, you can sign up with Travel Agent Academy. This is one of the places. There's Aruba. There's all kinds of training there, or Travel Agent University. Or you can go directly to any of these, like, DisneyTravelAgents.com, and you can register. As long as you have that CLIA, you can register, and all of this training is free. It gives you so much access to the industry. You also get the Travel Weekly magazines, the Insider Travel reports. You get everything sent to you for free. And then, so when you go to these trainings, here's just some of the certificates that I have. Since COVID, I have got knocked out about 65 of them. I'm still working my way around places. The training is endless, really. You can specialize in whatever you like. I love the Caribbean. I love cruises. So you'll see the MSC Cruise Specialist, and there's a great deal for travel agent special going on right now for those who complete that and become a specialist. We're talking a 7-night cruise in a balcony, unlimited drinks for $500 per person. That is the travel agent special. You have to be in the industry and be a travel agent to have access to that. Plus, they teach you everything you need to know to book them. Special needs is really a huge market. Besides all the baby boomers, you have people that go out and do stuff like here we go skiing. You break a leg, but you had a cruise coming up. Doesn't mean you have to cancel your trip. Special needs can provide you with a wheelchair, oxygen, anything you need. You don't have to haul it with you. And they can provide it either on the cruise ship or a hotel for you. So there's all kinds of learning and stuff that you can do with this that really helps build your portfolio, build your resume. If you want to work as a virtual assistant, this is a fantastic way to build your portfolio and say, hey, look what I specialize in. Me personally, I'm going to probably specialize more in booking retreats because I belong to a really big health organization that does retreats, group travel, and cruises. You pick what you want to specialize in. So that is one of the things, and that is a huge thing that you can do when you are talking about training and stuff and working as a travel agent. Now, this is our membership. And I know Rick will go over the Vortex, but the only other way really to get good deals besides being a travel agent and being in the industry is being a member. This is wholesale pricing that you don't have access to. The public does not have access to these kind of things. And there is so much you can do. I'm actually down to about 42,000 reward credits. I had over 100,000. They spend like cash on your site. Everything you do on here, whether you book hotels, cruises, everything you pay for on your membership, you earn reward credits.
And Laura, you want to share the slide? We're not seeing it just yet.
You're not seeing it?
Yeah, just go ahead and share the
It's a live stream.
Go ahead and share it.
Huh, okay. Let's try that again then. Sorry. It just went right to it. So I thought it says stop share. It says I'm still sharing.
Yeah, I can see it. You just see everything. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good, Laura. Keep going.
Okay. All right. I was going to say, it says I'm sharing. All righty. Well, technology. Gotta love it. Okay, so anyway, as you can see on the membership, we have a ton of things. We have the hotels, you have cruises. So you can do ocean cruises, cruise packages, river cruises, sailboats and yachts, rental cars, flights, homes. Those are like kind of like your Airbnbs. If you'd rather stay in a home rather than book in a hotel, you can click on homes. Marketplace is a really cool place. And I'll just share that one with you real quick because one of my favorites. It's actually people that own timeshare properties. I made the mistake of purchasing a timeshare years ago. Beautiful properties, but a lot of money, and it's not something I would ever do again, especially when I have access to them on here. But there's a whole huge inventory, and here's just some of them. I mean, this one here's a 3.5 star, or here's a 5-star, Summer Bay, Orlando, in Claremont, Florida.
So you know what, Laura, you know what Rick was saying? It's stuck on your certificates. That's all I'm seeing. Is anybody else seeing anything other than her certificates?
All right.
No.
Right. So that's all we're seeing right now is your certificates.
All right. Let's try stop share and let's try resharing and see what happens with that. Apologize for that. Let's try this. Okay. Can you see it now? Yes, Mariano?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Don't know why that got stuck, but again, technology, gotta love it. So here in the marketplace, this is Pocono Mountain Villas. And then here you have Summer Bay, Orlando. Now that's a 5-star. They have 351 weeks available just for that 5-star resort alone. Now, if you look over here, it tells you prices start at $291. That is not per night. That is for the entire week. Okay, so that's an average of $42 per night. And if you go down and you click on the view dates, so here's ones that come up. So here's 1 bedroom that sleeps 4. So if you're a family of 4 and you only need the 1 bedroom and then you've got the pull-out, the couch is normally a pull-out bed. This is a week stay for $648. But you'll notice here it says rent now, because if you're good with $648, just pay it. But you can also hit bid and say, hey, will you take $500 for it? And you can actually bid on the property. And again, that's for a 1-week stay. And there is a huge inventory of all different kinds of dates, as you can see. And they are all over the place. They're not just stateside. Some of them, if it's in a higher season, it'll cost more. Here you go. Here's a 2-bedroom that sleeps 6. $905, that's for the week. Again, you can bid on it. And if you are going with other families and you split that cost, that makes it really, really affordable. And a lot of times when they have 2 bedrooms, sometimes they'll even have the kitchenettes and everything involved, in as well. So that helps save money. You also have activities and you have lifestyle. So activities you can place in, if you want your tickets, hot air ballooning, fly fishing, whatever you want to do. all kinds of stuff that you can put in here. Just put in your destination and it'll bring up the activities that are available. Lifestyle, our emergency travel services is huge. You've heard Mariano talk about it. It's $179 normally for the entire year and for everyone in your family or everyone in your group that is going. We actually had a gentleman that used this for a mission trip, had 15 people going, and he even used the code Global100 and paid only $79 for the insurance for the whole year. 2 of those people got sick and had to get held back. That insurance covered those 2 people. And if you've ever, especially when you're overseas, if you've gotten held back, that gets really expensive really fast. But you can actually book golf tee times. I can use my reward credits to purchase gift cards. I've done it for my niece and my nephew. I go in there, get them an Amazon, boom, send it to them, done. Luxury residence. You really like to be pampered, go with the luxury residence. You can have your own chef. They'll cook for you. They'll shop for you. They do everything. You have restaurant savings, the shopping rewards. I know Brenda's like me. She loves to shop. Shop online at over 4,000 stores or more. Walmart, Home Depot, everything you do, if you go to your membership first and shop through your membership, you are earning reward credits, and those are good for 5 years. So like when I bought a new washer and dryer, the front loaders, I earned over 7,000 reward credits. That helps pay for another vacation. We now have the transport and lounges, wine club, worldwide tours. And again, if you made the mistake like I did and you bought a timeshare, but you can't use that week, you can deposit your week, you can exchange it for inventory. You have a lot of flexibility with this. And the one thing I want to show you really quick, when you do this and when you compare, you definitely want to make sure when you compare to other sites, you go all the way through to checkout. Because when we show you ours, and I'll just pop in a destination really quick, like Orlando, since I was just talking about Disney today. When you go to checkout at the other sites, they add that 15 to 20%, at the end. Where when we do ours, it's going to show up front. It's going to tell you taxes and fees, and it's going to show you. Now, the membership, like I said, this is wholesale. So when you're a member, that's one of your deepest savings besides being in part of the inventory. And you can actually save up to 75 or 80% on hotels. I know I saved 46% myself on when we went to the Reef. So when you see this, it says total with tax. So like here's the Sheraton 3.5 star public price, meaning if you go to Expedia, this one would cost you $1,004 after checkout. On here, $559. You just saved $445 and you're earning reward credits. You can even compare on the membership and it'll show you what the other popular sites will bring it in as. So a lot of things you can do with the membership. There's a lot of great value in it. Like I said, whether I ever had a team or did the network marketing site or not, I'd never quit what I'm doing. I have way too much value what I get out of this. And with this membership. So with that, I am going to stop sharing and I am going to hand it over to Rick because Rick's going to tell you about another option we have, which is called the Vortex. Take it away, Rick.
Wow, that's impressive, Laura. That's impressive. And like you said, even just to be able to use it for yourself, if you're not building a business, it really does make sense. And especially as people are getting ready to travel and they've been locked down for a moment, and so now they're ready to travel. Well, I'm going to share, I know Laura talked about the travel agency and the membership. Here is a third component of Surge365, and it's called the Vortex. Now, this is a moneymaker. You save a ton of money with the Vortex, and the travel agency is a career. This is a moneymaker because now you're giving Expedia the boot, and we put you in that space. So the Vortex allows you to make money 24/7. It's like owning your own Expedia, your own Priceline, except you get paid instead of them. You can give out complimentary free to family, coworkers, acquaintances. It's an international link. You can put it on social media, get it out to the world. You're connecting to the very same vendors, the same hotels, same cruises, same car rentals. And but here's the difference. When they book through your Vortex, they save money 85% of the time. And we just say that. It's really actually higher just in case. But the cool thing about it, and again, it's a moneymaker, you earn 60% of whatever they save. So for example, here's a good example. And I love that you brought up Orlando, Laura. We do this for churches and organizations, individuals, businesses. And again, when they book, they save up to 60% on the hotels, 85% of the time. You as the owner of the Vortex, and this is hands-free, folks, earn 60% of the savings. And so, for example, Orlando, someone goes through the Vortex, you give out this link. Now you're booking through the membership, but you give out this free link. The customer books that Orlando hotel, that Orlando resort, over the public price, they're going to save up to $67. You earn 60% of whatever they save. So you get a check for $40. That's huge to me. New York City. They booked that hotel in New York City, and people are going to be traveling, folks. It goes out, the Vortex does, and it looks at the public price. It's a set price. The public price is set by Expedia and Priceline. It's called parity. And so it looks at that price and it comes in up to 60% less. So here you're getting a check 60% of the 125, $75. It's international. You may be going overseas, wherever you're going. You don't have to manage this. Now imagine if you are a church or an organization. We call this click and order earnings or click and order fundraising. So imagine earning 60% of whatever your members, if you are a church or an organization or a school, save. 50 people book through that free complimentary Vortex link, and let's say they save an average of $50. Are you looking for a great fundraiser? This is huge. Earn or raise $1,500. What if it's 100 people? You don't have to manage this. Just give out the free link. They save $50, that's $3,000. What if 500 people get that free link internationally and they book through it? You don't have to manage this. A perpetual funding solution, and they save $50. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's $15,000. And they just added some new enhancements to the Vortex, new flight features and benefits. We're browse 50% more flights, increase airline selections, more destination options. They're always doing something to just improve this as a service. Lower ticket prices, preferred class filters added to the search. They're always doing something. Do you like sitting in economy or premium economy, business? Now, it's interesting, of course, when you fly again, what those restrictions are because of all the social distancing. But just get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. And again, it's a free link. It's a complimentary Vortex link for guests. And you can use it forever, unlimited savings, up to 60% off hotels, car rentals, and more. And so get back with the person that invited you to this. And I'm going to turn it over to Brenda. So we talked about the travel agency. We talked about the membership. And I shared the Vortex. So we're going to turn it over to Brenda. I know vacations are good for you. Over to you, Brenda.
Wow, vacations are essential. You have to take vacations for your health. And what I love about our business, it allows you to do just that. And I'm going to tell you how important vacations are and how you want to make sure with our 7-day, you can take the time to really enjoy yourself. I know a lot of people are doing staycations, and that's really great. And here in Colorado, the mountains are gorgeous. So it allows you to go out, social distance, not a problem. So that's what we're so excited about here in the Springs. But you want to make sure you do your vacations. And I know my slide is going to come up eventually. But what we want to do is we want to keep moving because you want to make sure you travel. You want to make sure you do what you know to do. And so what we're going to do is what I know for sure is that a picture is worth 1,000 words. So can you imagine what a video can tell you? So we're going to go and start the video because it gives you a great explanation as to why travel is so important and what our business has to offer for you as you take your vacations.
We are committed to healing nations with vacations. And the best way is to lead by example and ensure all of our Surge365 families take at least one vacation every year. We believe vacations are about spending time together, making memories, and recharging, regardless of whether you're going to the other side of the state or the other side of the world. Because the time you spend with your family is way more important than how exotic the location is. So stop waiting to take that dream trip someday and start planning this year's vacation today. And commit to making annual vacations a priority. We are serious about championing this vacation movement and are doing everything we can to reduce unused vacation days around the world. We are so committed to this movement that when any of our owners have been active for 12 consecutive months, they will receive a vacation reward that includes 7 nights accommodations at one of more than 3,000 worldwide resorts. There are more than 120 destinations in North America, including 41 U.S. and 8 Mexican states, 15 Caribbean islands, and 5 Canadian provinces. Plus, there are 23 destinations in 14 Central and South American countries. You can explore 44 European destinations in 20 countries, or choose between 26 destinations throughout Asia, Africa, and the South Pacific. The majority of our owners will have vacation choices that are within driving distance of where they live, and most have kitchens or kitchenettes which can help lower vacation costs even further. Another bonus is that many of these resorts have 1 or more bedrooms, so your family won't be crowded into a single room. How many sales or recruits are required for you to receive this vacation reward? 0. You heard right. Just pay a $99 reservation fee and you have up to 12 months to take your vacation. The Surge365 Vacation Reward, because we are committed to healing nations with vacations. And it begins by making sure our owners never miss their annual vacation again.
Wow, that is exciting. You never have to miss your vacation again. So we're going to keep it moving, and I'm going to turn it over to Mariano, and he's going to talk compensation. Over to you, Mariano.
Thanks, Brenda. So let me see if I can bring my slides up. You know, technology is a great thing. We know how to work it, right? Aha, okay, here we go. So, you know, when we talk about compensation, you've heard Rick and Laura and Brenda talk about the benefits. You know, we know that when you're looking for another opportunity, you really want to know how much money you can make. You know, what are the opportunities for you? Well, if you didn't like what you heard so far, let me go ahead and see if I can focus in a little bit more about where some of the big money is in our company. When you look at the gentleman and his picture there, you see that when we talk about our generous pay plan, we're talking about unlimited $1,000 bonuses, okay? And we're also talking about unlimited $10,000 bonuses. And you heard Rick talk earlier about how many of these $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses the company has paid out. Well, you know, they're willing to pay a lot more. So it's, you know, whatever you earn, you're going to get paid, all right? And, you know, there's also unlimited residual income that you can earn through some of our, you know, compensation plan. Now, you know, if we could spend a whole hour just talking about our compensation plan, because there's so many different ways that you can earn money, but we're going to kind of give you the highlights of what, you know, you can count on. Because you see on this personal compensation, as far as when you make and this is on the marketing side, by the way, and this is talking about selling a TOP or a travel owner package to someone else that's interested in having what it is you heard about tonight. So whenever you do that, you're going to earn $30 for each sale when you get started. And then they're going to deposit $142.84 in a bonus deposit pool, okay? And then you're also going to earn $10 a month residually for as long as the people own that site. So as you grow and you start building this team, okay? And again, we're talking about personal sales here. You're going to get to the point where you become a team builder, all right? And that's with just 3 sales. So your 4th sale is going to be in your team builder group. And this is where it really starts getting exciting, because you see, there's no limit to the number of team builder sales you can have personally. But in this team builder group, you're also going to benefit from the sales that those people have in your team builder group. But one of the things I want to highlight right up front is that realize that all those people that are in your team builder group that you have personally brought into the business, you're going to earn 100% match of whatever they earned. Okay. Not to mention on, not only through, again, the bonuses, but whatever they earn, you're going to earn. Okay. So let's say that you have a person in your team builder group that ends up making $300 that month or that week or whatever. You're going to earn that as well. If they make 1,000, you're going to earn 1,000. And again, like I said, there's no limit to the number of people that you can personally sponsor in your team builder group. So you can have, as many other income streams coming in based upon the efforts of the other people in your team builder group. Now, what also happens is that the people in your team builder group, should they choose to participate on the marketing side and they start having sales themselves, well, every time one of those persons makes a sale, then you're going to earn $20 for their efforts. But also, when you have a total of 7 in your team builder group, then that's where you earn that $1,000 bonus. As your team grows, excuse me, as your team grows and you have 100 active members in your team builder group, then that's when you get that $10,000 bonus. But if you remember what Rick said earlier, you actually earn about $26,000 along the way. So the $10,000 bonus is just the icing on the cake. So what I also want to make sure you understand is that in that team builder group, if you make a sale and then the other people in your group make a sale, as long as you have a total of 7, you're going to earn that $1,000 bonuses. And there's no limit to the number of $1,000 bonuses that you can earn. And Rick didn't mention how many of he's earned because I don't think he knows. He's earned so many. But I've heard several myself, and so it's very, very possible and very doable. You just need to get started. Now, realize also that we've got what we call infinity overrides. Again, this is in your team builder group where you have like 6 team builder generations where you're going to earn some money from, again, whatever they do. And then there's 3 director generations where you have overrides on the sales that they make as well. Now we talk about residual income. Again, you have infinity residual that you can earn up to $8 on team builder group sales or team members, up to $8 on 6 team builder generations, and also up to $4 on director generations. And see, what I'm explaining here, and it may be hard for you to envision if you've never seen our compensation plan, is that as long as your team is growing and as long as you have members in your team, there's residual money coming in, again, by their efforts and their participation. Again, no limit to the number of stuff or the amount of money you can make. So we really do believe it's a perfect business. And in order to participate in this part of our business, this is an option. Again, you don't have to do it if you don't want. You become what we call a Surge Business Associate or an SBA. And the reason we believe this is perfect is because, first of all, it's open 24/7. Rick and Brenda and Laura have talked about the worldwide aspect of our business. As long as they have access to the internet, they can take advantage of the vortex. And, in many countries we're open, so they can, you can sponsor them as a business partner as well. Then there's a tool called BrainTap that the company provides you to help you build your business in the way that you want to do it. We've had a proven success system. We haven't been around for, the number of years we've been around because we haven't been successful, right? There's multiple income streams that we kind of explained a little bit, but realize there's more than what we even talked about. And so, you're the boss because, again, it's your business and you can do it however you want, whenever you want, and you can take advantage of whatever options we've got. And the company's fine with that. It's up to you. So, there's no experience required. And again, that really means that if you don't know anything about the travel business, but you want to get started right now, we're going to teach everything that you need to know. And Laura touched on that just a little bit, because I can tell you that there's so much training there, you can't even do it in a lifetime. And even though Laura's as a overachiever, the thing is that she's just, getting started, when you look at all the training that's there. So you also have this Touch 365 app that allows you to share the information and share the videos and things that we have about our company with other people who might be interested. And there's also a TaxBot expense tracking system that comes with the package. But, just to kind of show you how cool of a deal this is, you could buy that tax bot app by itself, and it'll cost you about $100 a year, but it's included in this package. Okay, so it makes it easier for you to file your income taxes at the end of the year, because it tracks all your activities when you use it. So you've heard us talk about unlimited income potential, and we really, really mean that. Okay, because again, there's no amount of money you can dream of that the company won't pay you if you earn it. And so we also have Winners Win virtual training, typically every Saturday by Chris Coakley, our president of Surge365. And sometimes he's joined by Scott, but the bottom line is that you're getting top-notch training from people that have been in this industry for many, many years. Okay, I'm going to say, I think the last time I heard with Scott and Chris have been in this industry for over 40 years or something like that. So they've been around and they know what they're talking about. Well, anyway, you can get this whole thing for just $20 a month. Now, I don't know about you, but the last time I went to a fast food place through the drive-through, of course, now, and had my grandkids with me, or a friend or a family member, I didn't get out of there for $20. And so, but they didn't give me an opportunity to earn the kind of money and earn the kind of things that we're talking about here. So $20 is definitely worth it, because it allows you to take advantage of everything that our company has to offer. So we really want you to get started now, because I'll tell you what, if it makes sense right now, it's going to make sense tomorrow. And why wouldn't you want to save money on travel anyway, right? Because that's why we shop online. We look for the best deal. We don't care who we get it from, but we're going to do all that research and I'll take all that effort out for you so you can do it a lot easier. So when you purchase the travel owner package or the top, it's a $4.99 one-time fee, and then you pay $99.95 a month. But we have a limited time stimulus offer, and so when you purchase this package, if you buy it today, there's no monthly fee for the first 90 days. So the company is actually giving you $300 back. Okay. So what's cool about that, though, is that those months still count towards that annual vacation reward that Brenda was talking about. When you're with the company for 12 consecutive months, then you get the vacation bonus reward. So if this $4.99 sounds like it's maybe too much for you to spend, well, we also have another package called the Travel Income Package, or TIP for short, and it's for $2.99. But the cool thing about that is it's still included in the stimulus offer, but instead of getting 3 months, you get 2 months of free monthly fee. But it also, again, you still have that annual vacation reward, and those 2 months counts towards that. Now there are, you don't get the travel membership with the tip package, but you can still build a business by handing that Vortex link out. And again, there's no limit to the number of customers you can have anywhere in the world. So when we talk about, you being your own Expedia, we're serious when we say that. Okay. So that's really all I wanted to share with you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and hand it back over to Brenda so she can wrap things up. But I'm telling you what, folks, if you like what you saw tonight, get in touch with the person that invited you, because in less than 15 minutes with our online application, you can be up and running tonight. And it's really that easy and that simple. And hopefully, you'll join our family, because we really are a family, and we're here to help you become as successful as you want in any way, shape, or form that you want. So, Brenda, over to you.
All righty, that was fantastic. We thank everyone for joining us. And listen, when you see Conversations live, you definitely want to click on. You want to hear what we're talking about, because our goal is to educate you on what's going on and exactly how you can change your family's financial future by being part of Surge365. It's just that simple. Inbox us. You can inbox us. You can ask the person who invited you to watch this video, how do I get started? And you definitely want to do that, because between the four of us, we have over 60 years experience. We know what we're talking about, and we're here to share it with you. We are your most trusted travel team, and we look forward to seeing you all on the beaches of the world. Have a good night. Bye-bye now.